Hello, welcome back to UFO 50. We're gonna try out some more Black Koala. Last time we did 12 puzzles. Where's number 13? Up here. Alright. Alright. We need this pip. You can push pips into numbers, right? But you can't push numbers into pips? No, other way. You can push numbers into pips and not pips into numbers. Okay, so we can move this down. We can't really do anything else. Move this has to be the first move. I see. Okay, that unlocks that if we use another pip. Which I guess is fine. Because that unlocks this door. Now we have access to this 3, which we use to do... No. Oh, you use it... No. This doesn't work here. You would need a 4. We can't get this 4 out. Oops, wrong button. Yeah, you can do nothing except this move. I guess instead we could save the pip? That's worse? No, that's better. We use this. You push this down. We get a 3 out, then a 4, then a 5. Yeah. Okay. So like it's like this. Because then you get your 4 into 5. Now you're allowed to push this. You're allowed to push this. You have a 5 stuck in there? What? Huh. Well, why do you have a 5 stuck in there? Oh, that's not a problem. You put it here. Oh, God. Yeah, that's not a problem. Okay. Huh. These puzzles. Like, there's so many little... tiny complications. Yeah, because you're allowed to push the star block with a bigger number. The star block's effectively the lowest number. Alright, there you go, that's level 13. Not too bad. Wee doo doo wee doo doo wee doo doo. Show me level 14. Oh, do these have titles? That's fine. I want to see the title of the level. No, it's just warped to level 14. All right. Oh my god. Okay. Sort of a spiral. I don't know if that's right. Time out. We're just trying to get the star block out, right? So it needs to go this way. Wait, what? Where does it... How do you get the star block out? It's blocked off everywhere, is it not? Like, you can do this. This. You can't bring it backwards. Where... Oh, you go through here. Okay. I see the problem over here, by the way. I guess you want to do... that or something. I don't know. Like, is this just getting the blocks out of the way? Is that this puzzle? Because, okay. Yeah, so we're doing something like this, because you need this to be the 5, or you need that to be the big number, I think. So that you can do this. And like everything else is fine, I think. No, it's not. You need to bring the star block this way. I think it's fine. Oh, where do you put the 4? Oh, I guess it's going over here, huh? So then where are these 5s going? You gotta bring them all the way out? Oh, that's what that's blocking now. So... Oh my god. It's really something, isn't it? God, it's so much busy work. Is it not? Like all that to get this over here? Oh. No, yeah, this is correct. And like you have to do the same for this one? That's a big undo. I wish it didn't undo that far. Like, I have to make sure to stop every once in a while. Okay, does this fail for some reason? It actually does. This is a problem. Because I can't push right here. Without this... Oh, I guess we just hide the 5 farther in. Okay, maybe that's fine. You take this 5 out. Okay, I think that's fine. I think everything's fine now. why, why is there so much running around in this game? Wait, I did screw up a bit. That part doesn't matter that much. Oh, this is still a problem. You gotta shove these 5s even farther in. Or keep that 5 there and shove those 2 in. Like, what are we doing here? Oh, no, this is a problem. It's not a problem. You just push this 3 all the way out. Okay. Now you do that. That's why I had it over there to begin with. And did I screw up this bottom somehow? No, it looks fine. Okay. Wow. I mean, it's not a hard puzzle. It's just like so much walking. And the undo system is such that, like, I'm afraid to make a wrong move. Alright. That was number 14. How will 15 treat us? Are there new mechanics in 15? No, there's just the negative blocks. Oh, God. That's just a Zelda puzzle? This is just the Zelda puzzle? This one you can't rescue, so you rescue these 2. Or no, you don't have to rescue 2 of them even. You just push that one straight up. Okay. Which one goes down? Only that one. Weird. Where do I want this? I have no idea. That looks quite the mechanism. So does this. You have to push the 5 down. That's certainly not what we want. Do we not have to push the 5 down? No, you do. You can always decrement this one. I guess you can do like sort of a push back and forth here. And merge them so that they can fit in this corner. That has to be the most out of the way it can be. Meanwhile, what are we doing over here? Okay, like literally the only move is this. So then literally the only move is this. Maybe it's that, and then you bring the star block out for some reason. To get the 2 out? Oh, to get the 2 out so that you can push the other 2 into the 1? No, this is like a problem. You can't You're not allowed to push the star block up that far. Oh, you are allowed to do this, though. I don't know how that helps. Oh, if there's a block up there, that would have helped. Like, that helps. Somehow. You wouldn't think it did. I mean, I've blocked myself off. So I need... Oh no, that doesn't help then. That's always gonna block me off. Is that true? What if you just have a giant line of ones? Is that anything? How does this interact? That's actually fine. Okay. Great. So go back to plan, shove this in the corner. Well, actually, is that correct? I don't know. Just leave it here, I guess. Don't touch it. We move this. We push that up, we push that down, and then we just shove everything that way. Oh, I see the problem with that. You have to get this out of the way. Okay, so I guess we do have to get this out of the way. And the only way to do that is to de-pip them, or pip them, and then shove them here. Then you do this thing. Then you just shove. Then you shove this. Remember, if you don't push blocks directly, then they, now I think I have to walk way back up here to get this out of the corner. Christ, man. Because what it's gonna, because I need to get, need to get that 3 out. So this is fine, right? Now, now you're allowed to push that shit out. And then you just have to get everything out of the way, right? That's it. Is this in the way? No, it's not. That potentially is, though. Alright, I don't think much is in the way. This is kind of in the way. I guess you have to push those up and merge them again. A lot of arcane feeling magic to make these levels work, huh? Okay. We just have like a minor traffic jam here. None of this matters. Like shove everything over here. There you go. Okay. Weird. These puzzles are really something. Flamingus is bathing behind this gate. You'll need 40 stars to get through. So you can push either of these columns. You need to get the single pip out to escape this room. Like, is that acceptable? Is it fine if I do this? What's that gonna look like? Yeah, you can still push something up in there. Okay. We're fine with this. Acceptable. Now you obviously shove those there. But then you have to shove one back. A lot of forced moves in this one? Oh, no, there's not. You could have done this, too. I don't know why you would, but you could. They shove this crap back here. We need to get another pip over here. That's all fine. We don't really care what those are doing. Okay, so you need to get the two over here. Are we fucked? No, we're not, because you can get this out. Stop. I have no idea what that mechanism is for over there yet. Maybe we'll find out. But right now, it doesn't seem useful. Right, and then we get to take one of these. Oh, okay, wait a minute. That one can't go there. You need to go somewhere else. It's fine. You can, like, shove... We can shove it, like, back here. I'm sure we don't need it. Alright. Now... we take this guy. Put him here. Alright, there you go. Now the puzzle's done? Yeah, it is. Oh, it's not. We needed to be able to get stuff off this back wall. Okay, time out. When did I do that? Here, I did that. Push a block here, move around this way. So none of that can be filled. Push a block here. But you have to get a block the other way out, too. I think this stuff's fine, like, here. Yeah. Oh, not on that side. We gotta merge two of these. I gotcha. We can merge two of these. Something like that. Now it's fine, I think? Should be? I guess? Oh, we need to do something with you still. On your 2, we can put you in the other pip. Push this up. Push this way. Push this way. Right here. There. Now are we okay? I think we're okay now. Ugh. I don't know what it is, but it feels like the entire puzzle is cleanup in this game. It's like sometimes, like, you know, you have a messy puzzle and it feels like, you know, I've solved it, but now there's a little cleanup. Somehow the whole puzzle is cleanup in this game. Like, how is that possible? How did they make that? How did they make me feel like that? Wait a minute, this is still wrong. This is still wrong. It was actually correct where it was before? Is that right? I mean, to make use of this checkpoint system, you have to have known when you screwed up in the first place. There, that's fine, right? Yeah, this is fine. Ugh. It'd be amazing if there's like a button to hold to move faster. Okay, we've done it, I think, finally. Yeah, because now you can get this off that way. You can get this off that. Oh, we could always do that? Man. I didn't think about it right. Alright, there you go. It's just like I think it's that the puzzles aren't like conveying one main idea. It's that they're like, oh, we've got a new, okay, so I can't move opposite arrows, okay. Can I move perpendicular to arrows? We don't know. We can't test that here. Yeah, we can't test that here. Okay. Okay, so I imagine this is not a very difficult puzzle. Although... Uh-huh. Do we have to send the star block around this way? I guess so. Well, where does the 3 go then? Oh, you just shove it into the... You just like shove these out of the way. And of course you have to go around again. Whatever the most tedious thing you can do, that's the solution to the puzzle. Maybe I'm just really bad at, like, identifying the efficient solution, but it doesn't feel like it. It feels like it's just, like, you gotta do a tedious thing every time. Super weird. Like, how are these puzzles designed? Were they... That's funny. You can ignore... Okay, so you can ignore an arrow as long as you're not on the other side of it. Okay. I mean, this is just a maze. Uh-huh. They sure do like this gate setup. Oops. Don't do it like that. What exactly are we doing here? We're just trying to get to the star. Oh, but it has to go all the way fucking around. Of course it does. Does that space matter? I don't think this space matters. Rescue this. You gotta go, like, around and get the 4 out of there, because it's just gumming up the works. But you can bring this... You can, I think, trivially bring the star around, right? What was all this mess in the middle for? Am I missing something? I'm probably missing something. No, I'm not. What? I think I cheesed that puzzle. What? Like, why is there so much crap everywhere else? Maybe the puzzle designer confused themselves with all the blocks they put on screen. Who knows? Alright, that was 18. Check out 19. Oh, thank God. It's like an elegant puzzle, maybe. There's only like... There's a total of 2, 4, 6 blocks on screen. They cooked. Alright, that's that. Like, what is this for? Oh, I see. We're having to make a 4 so we can push a 5. Which I guess you're doing here. It's kind of a trivial puzzle. No, maybe I understand why they put all the chaos on screen now, because otherwise their puzzles turn out kind of simple. Like, that's it, right? Yeah, that's it. Of course, there's like more walking around than you'd want, but... It's not quite that simple. I need to bring one of these 5s back out to push one with. You can't bring them out. They're stuck in here. Okay, you need to keep the 4. You need to get the star in here first. You can't push them in the corner yet, is the solution, right? You have to leave them where they are. Because pushing them in the corner blocks off that route. So you need to... You need to do this. Now just leave them here so that you don't block the star. Because otherwise you can't get the star to where it needs to go. Then once that's done, we're allowed to move the 5s into the corner. At first I thought I was gonna like use a 5 to push the block here and then go around. That would have been clever. I would have liked that puzzle. This puzzle, it's just like a gotcha at the end. I don't know. It's like, haha, fooled you. See, so now we go back this way, push these in the corner. Oh no, this is still wrong. Okay, wait a minute. What? Wait, is this puzzle smarter than me? Alright, maybe this puzzle's smarter than me. Alright, so let me think about this. This might be a good puzzle. You can't get the 5s out. You have a 4 out at some point, right? I think it is the thing I was talking about, isn't it? No, it's not. Because you can't swap the positions then of the 4 and the star. Right? Yeah, you can't. You can't make a 6 either. Do I need to keep these separate? I can't have a 4 here? How did this puzzle start? Like this. You can rescue a 1 and you can rescue the 3. Alright, there's something going on here. That much is clear. We could get 2 2s. That's not useful. Huh. Yeah, I don't really get it. To push the star over, I need something to push the star with. I either need a block here, so that I can get the star here, and so I can I don't have to double back on that arrow, which means I can go all the way around and push the star from here over here. But I think pretty trivially, you can't have a block there because this is linear, right? And so like there's no way to get, if a block is behind the star, there's no way to get a block in front of the star, which you do need. And this is a 2, 3, 4, like we have a total of 5 pips, so we need every block to go in here to be able to push this out of the way. Like the only other way you can push this is down here. Oh. I see. So is that right? It's like this, and then... Wait, what was I cooking here? Oh, you can't get the 5... Oh, no, you can. It's just this. Is the entire puzzle a red herring? What the hell? Was that all just a red herring? Like this is the puzzle? Oh. Or did I cheese it again? I thought I was gonna be impressed. What am I looking at? What is this game? this game has the oddest puzzle design I've ever seen in like a traditional puzzle. Oh no, yeah, because then now you get a block to push this thing in. Like, what? I guess we did do our clever solution. Okay, so it's not like exactly cheese, but like so much of the puzzle is a red herring. Like they put, like the only reason this block exists is so that you think you can make a 5 into a 5. Like that's the only reason that would ever exist. Otherwise it's like, it's not used in the solution, right? Is this still wrong, by the way? Is everything non-trivial that I think is trivial? Oh, this still doesn't work. Oh no, it does. I don't know what to think about that puzzle. Maybe it was good. Am I being Stockholm syndromed here? Alright, let's try 20 and then... This is just a maze. You can't... I regret trying another... What the fuck is this? What are we... What am I looking at? If this game didn't have... By the way... Okay, yeah, cool. If this game didn't have undo, this would be the closest to like an actual 80s game because of how uneven the difficulty is. It's not exactly that. It's like how like player hostile it seems to be. In that it's going to test you in ways that it hasn't hinted at doing before. How do... Okay, like the real puzzle is like, where do I put the 2s and the 3s so they don't get in the way of the star block? I guess the star block's trivial, huh? The star block's trivial. So you move the 3 so that you can get access to the 2. You have to move the 3 can only move here. That's the only spot it can go. And then the 2, we gotta get all the way over here. And then the 2 can only go... The 2 can only go up. Then you double back on that one. And then you're done? Almost. Not quite. You have to move the 2 again, huh? We come out of this way, and then we have to do another loop to get the 2 to a usable spot. That's wrong. Okay, so then you do... It doesn't... Okay, that one can go there. Now we're fine, I think? Sorry, that was a dead end. Why does the undo go so far? This undo implementation is really something. Okay, and now... You just gotta go through the stupid maze again. Okay, great. There was one more. Incredible. Kinda trivial. The only thing is that there's way too many arrows on screen, so you feel overwhelmed by the number of arrows on screen, which is a problem with a lot of these levels. It just like overwhelms you with how much, like how many blocks are on screen. Can you guess what my favorite dance is? Don't mind us, we're just having a little worm party. I could have sworn I just saw a pink UFO. I can't concentrate on the party. I keep thinking about blocks moving around. Well, okay, I think that's a good stopping point, mostly because I'm fatigued by this game. The problem is I have a morbid curiosity of just like playing through at least more levels, because I need to know what the level design turns into. Is it this the whole way? Is it just like a mess every time? Does it just turn into like mazes of numbers? Like what is level 49 gonna look like? Is it like it's it's really something. Like I still can't remove the asterisks on my list for this game because I don't understand it. I don't know what the scope is. Like I don't know what it's gonna do. It seems so far to be like slightly bad at conveying an idea with a puzzle. Like usually when I play like turn-based puzzle games, I want my favorite types of puzzles are ones that like convey an idea to me. Bonus points if that idea is like describable. But I've played games before that give me like an indescribable eureka too, which is cool. Like at some point you get like so deep into the logic that it just like you're thinking in the logic of the game rather than in words necessarily. This game, I don't feel like I'm solving a core puzzle. I feel like I'm fixing a bunch of little problems all in a row. There's not like any core idea to like hook it together. So I think that's why the puzzles sort of all feel like cleanup. It's because it's like it's a bunch of moving things out of the way just to get the block through. And sometimes those elements interact, and then other times they don't. I honestly think, was that level 19? I think level 19 is the closest I've seen to like a compelling puzzle. That one was alright. I had to make a few deductions, and I thought I had trivialized it a couple times and I hadn't. So that was fine, I think. Although, again, they give you way too many blocks. Like, this feels inelegant to me. This, like, very clear red herring. Surely there was a way to, like, set up this puzzle that made it less obvious that this is the key move, but still didn't involve blocks you can't use. Maybe they just don't have enough puzzle elements. Like, they're working with literally 2 elements. It's blocks, red blocks that combine, and black blocks that decrement and combine. I guess a star block is the third element. Star block into the star thing, and it interacts, how it interacts with those two. I don't know. Maybe they're. You know, I guess they've added arrows. But like maybe that's like, I don't know. They love this gate setup. This gate setup is almost in every level, and then you start to think of, well, why didn't they just have a gate that took like a number block or something? I don't know. Maybe that's it. Maybe they think this is more elegant, but I think what happens is you end up with more cleanup feeling tasks because everything's a block, and so you can't just treat a door like a door. It could also be used as a block at some point. I don't know. Weird game. But, alright, well, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed.